Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Harris, and welcome to Supplement Saturday, our 5-minute hot take on supplements. So, today we're going to be talking about one of everybody's favorites, fish oil. So, fish oil, what we mean by fish oil, we're typically talking about omega 3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These are the oils, the fatty acids that we're talking about when we mention fish oil. Typically, where does it come from? Fish. That's why it's fish oil. So these fatty acids belong to the class of what we call omega-3 fatty acids, which are good anti-inflammatory fatty acids. And actually, omega-3 fatty acids are sparse in our diets these days because we don't eat a lot of fatty fish. And also, the other sources from meats usually are from grass-fed, sustainably raised meat, which not everyone is consuming in their nutrition plans, which is what we should be consuming in our nutrition plans. So how do we get fish oil? Well, one of the popular supplements, of course, is cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is popular because not only contains omega-3s, that EPA and that DHA, but it also contains vitamin A and vitamin D. So this is a great way to get all of those supplements in together. If you are deficient in all of those supplements, cod liver oil can be a great method for that. Krill oil is another one that's very popular. Krill are little shrimp-like molecules, also very high in omega-3s. The benefits of krill oil are that krill have shorter lifespans, so they don't typically build up as many toxins. The oil doesn't need to be purified like some fish oil does. And it contains another really powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin. Say that like 20 times fast, right? It's really hard to say, but it's a really powerful antioxidant. And that's a great benefit because it helps keep the oil from going rancid. Going rancid actually means that it spoils. What happens is that the fatty acids oxidize, which is a process that makes them more likely to cause inflammation. Oxidized fatty acids cause inflammation, and that's not good for us. So how do you know you're getting a high quality fish oil product? One of the things that you can do is check how much EPA and DHA you're actually getting. So the bottle might say 1 gram fish oil, and then you check and there's only 320 milligrams of EPA and DHA. That's not a high quality product. You also want to make sure that your product is being farmed or fished from sustainably raised fish. That's important. And then also that the product contains something to help those from spoiling. So usually it's vitamin E because vitamin E is a really powerful antioxidant. There will be rosemary in some of the high quality products as well. So a question I often get about fish oil is the TG, the triglyceride version, versus the EE, which is the ethyl ester version. In the natural form, the fish oils are in the TG form. And so what can happen is when they are processed to remove those contaminants like mercury and things like that, they get transformed, and then they have to be retransformed into the TG, the triglyceride version. And so there's a lot of debate back in the literature, back and forth about which version is better. There's some studies that say the EE version is better. There's some studies that say the TG version is better. Really, if you look at some of these well-done meta-analysis, the only difference between the EE and the TG is that the TG is slower to absorb, so it's more of like a sustained release. So it helps maintain blood levels easier because of the absorption. But also there is some evidence that shows that the TG form is less likely to go rancid. So you'll see a lot of the high-end products are the TG form, usually re-esterified, because when they're processed, not badly processed, but when they're cleaned to make sure they don't have all of those contaminants in them, then they have to remake them into the triglyceride form. So how do I usually recommend getting the fish oil? Whichever one is best for you. If you like krill oil, do krill oil. If you like cod liver oil, do cod liver oil. If you like to take your fish oil capsules, take your fish oil capsules, but every now and then break one of them open to make sure it doesn't smell foul. And that's how you know that your fish oil is still good. Even the high-end brands, you can actually bite into them, and they shouldn't taste sour at all. It should just have an oily consistency. A pro tip when to take your fish oils, take it with a fattier meal. It'll help the absorption. And then you can also use fish oil supplements to take your fat soluble vitamins, that's your A, D, E, and K, or to take other nutrients that may be fat soluble to help with that absorption. So thank you for listening to Supplement Saturday, and y'all have a blessed day.